Okay, come one, come all for MHayashi's grand strip mine Geomancer extravaganza, I guess. Um, yeah, I guess that is what we're gonna call it. So anyway, look. So first of all, I'm gonna say this right away so I don't forget to later on. Please like and subscribe if you want to see craziness. Like, and smash the like button harder, the more craziness you want to see. I can't prove it, but the harder you smash the like button, the more craziness is going to ensue. It's just I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what they are. In any case, and subscribe too. That kind of spices the craziness up. It doesn't result in more craziness, but it gives the craziness a certain extra little spice. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll know what I mean when you do it. Just do it, and you know what I mean. Anyway, so um, yeah, so this is Strip Mines. This is Obosh. What have we lost our mind? Ragavan in the sideboard. Dogs and cats living together. What's going on here? So what we are basically doing here, when I started to realize, okay, so I don't know if which one's going to go first, if I'm gonna put this one up first or not, but basically I was really impressed with this Strip Mine deck. Obviously this deck gets to play Cleansing Wildfire, Maze Mine Tome, because it's not playing Obosh. But the eight. Here's the thing. You don't know unless you try, but the eight Field of Ruin effects, they were actually not color screwing me as bad as I was expecting. Like when I first tried it, I thought, and I'll just go back to this one. I thought that eight Field of Ruin effects was going to result in way too much a massive color screw, but it just didn't. And that got me thinking, let's try this in Obosh, okay? I did do some test games. Some of them didn't go exactly the way I wanted to. Some of it was misplaying. Some of it, like at the end of the day, we still don't completely flip our bad matchups. But hear me out. These like trying to staple a quasi strip mine approach to the regular old Obosh shell that we know and love. What this does for us is this gives us the ability to juke in a way that we haven't juked in a long time. And I hope that's not some kind of problem with the YouTube whatever censors. I don't think juke is some kind of banned word. But in any case, um, yeah, because at the end of the day, just not that many people are playing basics in modern anymore, and yeah, some people wonder, is there any way we can actually punish the modern format for just not playing a lot of basics? And at the end of the day, I just haven't really found a lot of way to do that because there's so much incidental life gain with Omnath and other things that I don't feel like Burn is really punishing the format with taking extra damage from the lands. Plus, they can also just put them into play tapped. I don't feel like Burn is punishing as much as it used to. But I have found that sometimes they run out of basics, and then Field of Ruin kind of just becomes a nuts, strip mine effect that doesn't actually put me down a land. So why not just double up on it, play Demolition Field, and while I'm at it, hey, why not just play Geomancer's Gambit? And at the end of the day, that really creates a lot of juke potential. I mean, and Geomancer's Gambit, the cool thing about this card is worst case scenario, it just draws a card. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, it somehow like mana ramps them, which it could. Like if they act 4 mana, you could mana ramp them into Solitude mana or something. But like, because it does come into play untapped. But most of the time, you just have to be conscious of that. But most of the time, worst case scenario, Geomancer's Gambit is 3 mana draw a card, which admittedly is bad. But this is the main problem with regular land destruction is sometimes the land destruction just doesn't do anything. Sometimes they're kind of mana flooded, and the land destruction just might as well be a blank card. And then their mana flood actually kind of then their mana flood actually turned into you kind of also suffering from their mana flood, if that makes sense. That's always been for me the biggest issue with land destruction. But Geomancer's Gambit sidesteps that by just having draw a card stapled to it. I mean, that's kind of the tried and true method Wizards has been getting around that. Um, but look, at the end of the day, the philosophy here is pretty simple. We're playing all the best burn spells that can target creatures. Flame Slash, Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, yeah, Fury. We're also playing Pyrite Spellbomb because got to play it in the main or the side so we don't get juked by pro-red creatures. Might as well play it in the main here, and this is also just a pretty decent burn spell. Plus, it also helps with Delirium for Unholy Heat. Notice that we're not playing Relic in the main deck. For like the first time in a while, we haven't done that. But I just feel like the reason why we needed Relic is because like we're not really an aggro deck, so we just don't we don't like getting juked by opposing graveyard strategies, but I think since we have our kind of own juke plan of the strip mine approach, I think we get away without necessarily without necessarily trying to need an answer to every possible juking scenario they have, if that makes sense. And I just feel like Relic is the easiest cut because Relic can be a little awkward with disabling Delirium for Unholy Heat, potentially exiling my Mishra's Reacher's Desk from the graveyard, and so we don't get a second use out of them. Like Relic's definitely, oh yeah, and also getting rid of my Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Like out of all the cards, I think Relic tends to be the most kind of dissynergistic in the main deck. And this could end up being wrong because Relic is such a powerhouse in certain matchups. It single-handedly can flip the Dredge matchup. But Dredge oftentimes doesn't even play any basic lands, so sometimes the strip mine strategy might actually get us there. But in any case, look, let's just run the games and see how they go. But real quick, 2 Elixir of Immortality. We're playing this because look, at the end of the day, I hate just kind of like sucking it up and losing to burn without much of any way to fight back. And Elixir of Immortality, at the end of the day, I feel like we could be clever with all kinds of different life gain effects. But the thing about Elixir of Immortality is at the end of the day, if we can't close the game within a couple turns, that another 5 life buys us, I don't know that we were going to win anyway, because like Burn has this uncanny ability to just sort of, draw like some kind of what do you call it, vortex, that roiling vortex card, or they have their ways. They have ways to shut down life gain, and like the thing about Elixir of Immortality is like you can play it at instant speed, you can play around roiling vortex to some extent, force them to have to leave more mana up than maybe they want. But the main thing is this plays around Shattering Smash to Smithereens, because the main thing is like, you could play Underworld Cookbook, you could play Shadow Spear, but I just find that they always bring in Smash to Smithereens against us, and I guess why not? We show them Mishra's Research Desk, we show them Pyrite Spellbomb, sometimes we show them Fable tokens, although, the tokens are usually not a good target, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so like, they see artifacts, they also kind of know that the most common artifact, basically the only life gain we can realistically bring in mono red is artifact based. So they're always bringing in Shattering Spree. And Elixir of Immortality, like, as long as we always make sure we hold up the 2 mana the same turn we play it, Smash to Smithereens will never do anything. And actually blanking Smash to Smithereens could end up actually gaining us kind of like 8 life. As long as we play our Mishra's Research Desk and our Pyrite Spellbombs carefully, so we always keep 1 mana open to crack them, and then 2 mana open to crack the Elixir when we play this, it does end up blanking the Shattering Spree, because the Shattering Spree will deal 0 damage if it doesn't have a target by the time it resolves, unlike Searing Blaze. And that's actually kind of huge, because then, in games 2 and 3, where they often bring in Smash to Smithereens, unlike games 1, Elixir of Immortality really kind of ends up being more like 8 life rather than 5. I know, it sounds crazy, but... Oh, excuse the bird. I think that's okay. I'm gonna say I did pre-record the leak, so I'm doing the deck tech first. That's the only time you're actually gonna hear the bird, so I hope that's not an issue. Promise, pinky promise. Okay, that's the only time. Yeah, she was in any case. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also mill. This also, believe it or not, we're seeing more and more mill, and having a little something extra to help us with mill, which is, not, especially now that we don't have Magus anymore for the potential lockout. Yeah, definitely this could be a matter of life and death against mill, and I like it, so what can I say? And then Ragavan, we're not playing in the main deck. I think I actually came to the conclusion that I think we do, yeah, that we really can't afford to lose certain fair matchups that we just yeah. Plus Pyrite Spellbomb, we can play off of the brown mana and draw cards that we potentially hit our red mana. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I believe it or not, I've actually been thinking more and more. Ragavan has actually come to the point where I think it's a sideboard card, and here we are. So this comes in against matchups like Tron, matchups like combo basically, Dredge, sometimes Control, probably Control it comes up against, but like it's just so bad against most aggro and most mid range that yeah, basically we bring this in against Control, and we bring this in against combo. Some Control we don't even bring it in against, but Yeah, believe it or not, there's actually more matchups where Ragavan's a liability now than matchups where this is a positive. But we got it for the matchups where it's a positive, and when it's a positive, it's really quite irreplaceable. Anyway, let's get to the game, see how it goes. I think you'll find them interesting. All right, match one, and we're trying to apply the what you call it, the yeah, what we learned from the pure strip mine strategy. We're gonna see, maybe we can even play a watered down strip mine strategy in Obosh. Because I mean, like, why not, right? But unfortunately, this might be Rhinos. But actually, the strip mine strategy, actually, in my humble opinion, gives us a possibility against Rhinos that we just wouldn't have had. And this is fine. We'll just activate Research Desk. That we wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay. I guess we'll just do this. Yeah, just gonna Research Desk. And see, just getting 2 cards out of the way helped us draw that land. There could have been consideration of getting a Lightning Bolt if they play a Shardless Agent, but there's like 50-50. They either have Shardless Agent or Violent Outburst. In my experience, they always have Shardless Agent, though, for some reason. Okay, well, this time it's the fabled Violent Outburst. Okay, so I think we have to start trying Geomance. In my experience, they oftentimes play all to multiple islands, so if we hit the green, we might actually be able to do something. And one of the things we might be able to do is we might be able to actually force them to play Violent Outburst now. And if we draw Fury, we might be able to mitigate at least a little bit of the damage. Okay. Alrighty. I'll probably get a mountain or a basic island. Usually don't play 2 forests. Sometimes they play 2 islands. Oh, there's a second forest. Interesting, but that means they didn't have to do it this way, though. They could have just let it go. So I don't think they have 2 islands, 2 forests, and 1 mountain, but maybe they do. Who knows? Alrighty. Alright, what we have to definitely do is Research Desk. I guess we have to Seasoned Pyromancer, even though I was kind of hoping to play another Geomancer, but I needed like a Flame Slash or something to stem the bleeding. We need to be able to pitch one of these Fables to a Fury. I mean, like, I'm not really feeling this, but at least the strip mine strategy, unlike Relic or other things, actually has, there is a sort of light at the end of the tunnel. Although if this isn't a Violent Outburst, I'll probably just scoop. Looks like it is. I guess I don't have to scoop just yet, but I mean, it's over. Yep. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not good, but I don't, I do have to be able to deal with that thing though. What sucks though is if they have Fury, which it looks like they do. Yeah, too bad I'm not playing the version with a Ratchet Bomb, but it is what it is. So go after that. Let's see, mountain or Island or what? They do have 2 islands, 2 forests, and a mountain. Well, maybe they don't have a mountain, but in my experience, they typically do. Okay, they didn't. Now, if only we had a Fury, we might still be in the game, but we don't. Because if we had Fury, we could hit the Fury and the Brazen Borrower. Alright, well, we need Ragavan. Relic doesn't really do anything. As you can see, there is... I don't think Lightning Bolt does anything. It does pitch to Fury, so there's that. But I think Pyrite Spellbomb being able to cycle is just better. Yeah, and without Ratchet Bombs, we don't really have a lot of dedicated hate in this matchup, unfortunately. But one of the whole ideas to try this this strip mine sort of approach is that I actually think we do boost our win percentage against decks where we otherwise, like including creativity actually, and we otherwise just wouldn't really have much of a shot against. So we're gonna do our best to pull the upset. Let's go. Dang it, more Gemstone Caverns. This sucks. It takes away one of the only advantages I have of being on the play. I mean, we can only hope that somehow they run low on cards, but I'm not holding my breath. Well, at least we have multiple Furies this time. You're not fetching any basics this time, and rightfully so. I'll probably have to play the Fable. Okay, this is off to a good start. I actually do not want to play any of these Field of Ruins because it could get them to 3 mana. They're gonna Fire Ice me. Alright, I guess not. I mean, maybe I just ditch the Geomancers and I just try to Petty Theft. Okay. Just played full Furies, maybe? I wonder if a parade of 3 Furies could get us there. I'm gonna do it. Alrighty. I need to hit my land drops, okay. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the red land drops. So I may have to actually blow one of these fields. Let's see. We'll see. I really don't want to. Oh, actually, this might be the perfect opportunity to blow a field while they can't actually untap. Yeah. For better or for worse, it is. It's fine. Normally I'd play Seasoned Pyromancer, but actually I don't want to discard any of these cards, so I think I'll just go after this. And I can use end to turn Unholy Heat because sorcery, instant, artifact, land, enchantment, sorcery, instant, artifact, enchantment, land. Yeah, we got 5 types. So all right, let's go. And thank goodness they're not doing inconvenient fire and icing. Alrighty. Yes, let's go. Okay. If they don't draw a red mana, I might be able to crash in with Den of the Bugbear. We'll see. Or maybe I put Obosh to hand. Yeah, I'm going to put Obosh to hand. I guess I could have played Ragavan, but I don't want to leave myself vulnerable to a Fury situation. Oh, they're going to Brazen Borrow the Ragavan. I guess I will expose it to a Fury situation then. Alright, fine, you win. It's just too tempting to do this here. But now they've got the most perfect Fury ever. Alrighty. Yeah, we're still not, well, I might as well go for Obosh, right? I mean, why not? Well, this is actually lethal if it connects, isn't it? Wow. What are the odds? Alright, well, I'm not expecting that to happen again. But this does actually get me to realize, maybe I do want Lightning Bolt to take care of the Fury. Pyrite Spellbomb can't do that. Pyrite Spellbomb did help me hit my land drops, though. Oy. Maybe Ragavan is a trap. Yeah, man, as much as it hates for me to do this, I think Ragavan's a trap. I mean, that is after all why it's in the sideboard, right? It's kind of a trap in most matchups. It's definitely not a trap in matchups like Tron or something, you know, that don't play a lot of removal. Even they will usually sideboard into like Dismember or something, but you know, this deck plays Fire Ice, Boom Bust, sometimes Stomp, Petty Theft. Yeah, it's a different story, man. Alrighty, Obosh, I choose you. Not my first choice of a hand, but I'll keep it because I'm kind of a masochist, and because realistically, I'm not likely to draw a better hand. We're just going to try to juke them and have them have an unpleasant time. Well, hey, they got at least one basic, you know, so maybe our strip mine plan is just a little closer to being able to do something. Man, now these lightning bolts feel so terrible, though. I wish these were Ragavans so bad. But in reality, they have, I'm sure they have a red source. I'm sure that would have intercepted the Ragavan. So in reality, the Ragavan, we have to just tell ourselves that Ragavan would have been a trap. It really would have. It really would have. One way we can win the matchup is also just kind of hoping that they don't have their 3-mana Crashing Footfalls. I mean, sometimes we don't have Pyromancer or Fable, and those are kind of like our, you know, Violent Outbursts and Starless Agents, respectively. Or maybe the other way around. Okay. Um, I think I have to double hit a Rhino. Do I put Obosh to hand? Yeah, I guess I have to, don't I? I think I have to rely on the Geomancer. And now we have to hope that this is it, because I can't deal with too much more of this, unfortunately. But but there's another one coming up pretty soon anyway, whether we like it or not. It is what it is, my friend. Alrighty. Probably have to go for like Fury or something. Hmm. All right. Well, I guess I'm lightning bolting that. I guess. All right. Well, now we really have to either hope to draw Fury off the top, or we have to draw Flame Slash. One thing is for certain, need something. At least they didn't draw another one, so maybe, you never know. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. Bam. Wham, MoneyGram. Golly. And Fable is probably just going to eat a removal spell. Ooh, this could be a big mistake, but let's do it. Let's go after the green, I guess, because why not? We're hoping to draw Flame Slash. Pretty much the only hope here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Come on, Flame Slash. Well, we're going to take a boatload of damage, 10 to be exact. It's not pretty. The worst part about it is we can't feel it on the upkeep, because we need to be able to hard cast a Fury if we draw it. By this point, though, it's probably too late. We stabilized for a bit, but I just don't know about this. If they had Violent Outburst, they could have taken me down 3 and put 2 more Rhinos, making it impossible. Yeah, this is not going to cut it, man. It's not going to cut it. What's the plan here? I guess we need Flame Slash and Fury, and be able to pitch a card. Yeah, that's like not good. That's impossible. So I don't even know what our out is here. Well, whatever our out is, it's gonna involve Mishra's Research Desk. I guarantee you. Flame Slash. We've already established this doesn't actually get us there. But I guess we can feel good about ourselves before we go out. But unfortunately, we are at 6, so GG. Alright, match 2. Let's hope we actually find a Flame Slash in like the top 20 cards a little faster. Well, this is where I'm going to be able to exercise that keeping Mishra's Reacher's Desk on a one-land hand actually is doable. Hopefully I can demonstrate that. And this is also maybe where playing Pyrite Spellbomb paradoxically over Relic actually does come in handy, because I won't have to worry about exiling my graveyard if I need to draw a land. It's burn. Oh, okay, well I don't know what's just worse. It's not being burn or hitting that, because that was a little brutal. But the good news is if this is an attrition-based game, then me keeping a one-land hand might not be as brutal. You know, and the hope is Fury can even this out a little bit too. This is another reason why we're playing Pyrite Spellbomb in the main over Ragavan and also Relic. Just gives us the opportunity to do stuff like this. What can you say, right? Prismatic Ending. Thinking about Prismatic Ending my Pyrite Spellbomb. It's not the worst thing ever, dude. Okay. Alright, well, we'll need to do that just yet because I drew another one. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now, what on earth is this? I was wondering if it was creativity at first, but it doesn't look like a creativity land if I've ever seen one. Looks like the opposite of a creativity land. Wonder if this is some kind of scape shift deck. Those are not fun. Yeah, we'll see. Windswept Heath. Or Heath Ledger, as we like to call it. Okay, more definitely not creativity lands. Okay, somehow Teferi made sense. Alrighty. I wonder if we're going to get the opportunity to Unholy Heat that and one-shot it. Unlikely, but we'll see. Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay, bam. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so we can actually play Fable. Or do we want to play Fury? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know what deck this is, but I think we're gonna let them draw a card with Teferi and bounce it. Because they could easily just play another Teferi anyway. And Fury is a pretty big game as an actual card. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Ah, Nissa. The new Nissa. Nice card. So nice of Wizards to print another card that instantly gets card advantage and makes mana. You know, they definitely didn't have enough of those cards. We definitely needed more cards that I wonder if this almost gets me to play mono green. Costs like probably $1 billion though. It also requires me to play elementals, and I don't know if there's enough elementals that are worthwhile playing in just mono green, so it kind of forces you into other colors, which is another bullshit thing. Okay. Alright, well there goes the Fable, I guess. Alrighty. Alright, there goes the Spellbomb. Okay, if you say so. I think they're going a little trigger happy there, but especially with the Blast Zone possibly being able to do what it needs to do later on. Well, let's just hit this thing here. And I guess we'll Demolition Field. Paradoxically, we're going to hit the one that actually is a swamp. It could make a difference on their ley lines, you never know. Another Nissa. Okay, Omnath. Well, that's a pretty decent Fury target if I say so myself. Fetch land? No fetch land. Okay, yeah, of course fetch land. Of course fetch land. Problem is if I play Fury, they're just going to play Solitude. But what am I supposed to do? Not play it? Oh yeah, actually they don't get access to 5 mana this turn. So they have to wait until their next turn, play another Omnath, then do it. Yes, gotta remember that. Hopefully they don't have this card they're gonna play here. What's it called again? Ephemerate, that's it. But thankfully they didn't have it. What I've found in Omnath is you just can't play around Ephemerate. Ephemerate kind of just beats us, to be fair. I don't think we've ever really been able to beat an Ephemerate version, but thankfully they don't only play the Ephemerate versions. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for their Solitude to come out, and then we're gonna 2 to the Solitude, 2 to the Teferi. It's the only rational choice. We could also just go all 4 to the Teferi too. That is a possibility, you know. Maybe we do that. Teferi is actually kind of scary. Yeah, let's actually do all 4 to Teferi. I mean, it's a little gutsy, but I'm going to do it. I like it. Alrighty. I'm sure they got a Fury or something, but if they play a Fury, these Unholy Heats get unlocked. Or another Solitude. That's unfortunate because that means... I guess the Unholy Heat doesn't have to be unlocked now, though, because now we can just play it like normal. Okay. Alright, this time I think I can actually go for Triumph on upkeep. Hopefully they don't spell Pierce. Alright, well, I think it's a little too tempting to not to just go after one of these, even though I could double. Let's see. Oh, I believe it or not, they're actually low on red. Now, I do assume they play a Basing Mountain, but if they don't. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a first step to, maybe pulling off some kind of upset. All right, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. Nissa. Okay, not as scary as Nissa. They might want to return the Solitude to their hand. Okay. I think I'm going to one-shot that's Fairy. But first, they have blue and green, so I guess I want to go after white. And between the white, I don't think it matters really which one. I guess I'll go after the tapped one. I'm going to tank. No, actually, this that won't work. I can't one-shot that's Fairy, so I guess I'll just have to do this. I'll put the Obosh to hand. Alrighty. I wonder if I should just crank up the Blast Zone. I do think it made sense to put Obosh to hand, but it might make more sense from here on out to crank up the Blast Zone. We shall see anyway. Interesting, interesting. Why not just draw a card with it? Because if they play it again, then why not just... I assume they're going to play it again. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's almost the same as cycling it. Plus, they might have needed that land. Geomancer. I do like the idea of geomancing. Blue or white? I don't think they need multiple blue, but they do need multiple white. And I'm going after the basics because the Field of Ruin on Demolition Fields can hit the non-basics. So we've been told. Alright, well, this time I'm just going to play out the Obosh just because it's just the most immediate sort of, advantage I can press. But they got another Leyland Binding. Yep. Maybe I should have gone after the untapped card, made it a little more awkward for them. But I can still try to maybe hit the Leyland Bindings for 6. We'll see. I'm just gonna hit the Teferi now. Yeah, because I saved the Unholy Heat for like an Omnath or something. Let's see, instant sorcery, land artifact. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely I'm going to cycle this. I like cycling. Might as well go after all white, all semblance of white. I'm the anti-white racist here, and I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Oh, what the? What? Okay, 2 out of 3. I guess. I mean, I don't know that I'm like that much of a favorite. If I am a favorite, but I'll take it. All right, match 3. If the strip mine strategy is going to lead to insta scoops from Omnath, then that alone might actually kind of pull us in that direction, because I don't know that our matchups fundamentally change that much by going all in on the strip mine strategy, even in the Obosh versions. But having a better game against Tron is also not trivial. So we'll see though. Being on the draw is the worst possible thing though. But if they hit even one Urzaland, I might be able to never let up. Okay, well, so far it's kind of not looking like we, I guess we'll do that. So far, not looking too good. Not looking too good for the anti-Tron team. I guess we can hope they don't have any payoffs, even if they do, but, we all know they do. Yeah, of course they do. Okay. Alrighty. Sells a card from our hand. I don't really see Flame Slash really doing much other than pitching, but I guess pitching does count for something. This is brutal. Should I even bother to continue? Should I even show them that I've got the Demolition Field plan? I guess too late on that one, isn't it? Alrighty. Yeah. Too late on that one. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Shoot, if I had Geomancer first, I might have actually been able to take this out. Well, we're still Geomancering. There's just kind of no reason not to. And next turn, I guess we can Lightning Bolt Unholy Heat for 10, even if they uptick. I don't know, maybe something happens here, but I'm not holding my breath, personally. Warping Whale, alright, they have to do what they have to do. I'm not certainly, passing judgment, that's for sure. Kind of the Great Creator, definitely not passing judgment. And now I'm very concerned about dealing with that thing, because I gotta be able to use my Mishra's research desk. Let's see here. Hopefully they downtick with Karn, and then maybe we can actually finish off. Okay, so maybe we can finish off Little Karn with the Lightning Bolt, finish off Big Karn with the Unholy Heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until they play the Liquid Metal, because Liquid Metal's pretty useless. Oh, never mind. Actually, I forgot. I have to do this now, because what I should have done is I should have waited on Lightning Bolting the Little Karn, because now they have a free turn, where otherwise, they would have played Liquid Metal. So that's what it is. I guess they're still incentivized to play out Liquid Metal at some point for when they have another Karn, but yeah, they'll play almost anything else over. Yep. That, though, gives me the opportunity to Blast Zone. Yeah, but probably not. No, I'll just do this. I'll definitely Field a Ruin. Okay. Top land. Hopefully they don't play another baby Karn. Those things are very problematic for me. Another power plant. Oastone, okay, cool. Oastone is a very cool card. I do in fact like it. Alright, well we get to one after the other. Always nice. Wonder, should I Geomance the forest? I don't think I should be greedy, especially with an untapped expedition map. I don't want to be greedy. I could be greedy, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. Alrighty. if I should go for Obosh. Well, they're not threatening Tron anytime soon, so that's good at least. No, that was the worst possible card. I guess they might as well do that. What about Ragavan? Okay, what can I do here? That is really good. Should I hit Oblivion Stone? No. As tempting as it would be to hit Oblivion Stone, I think I have to just I have to just prevent them. Like if they want to down tick, then I guess they could down tick below Oblivion Stone. Maybe I shouldn't have played out the research desk. But I just really didn't want. Yeah, maybe I should have hit the O-Stone. But then they get another down tick, and they get to protect it with like a Walking Blister or something. I'm just not looking forward to that. At least now they have to make a choice. If I were them, I'd just blow the O-Stone. I'd cash in the car and get something, blow the O-Stone. I'd do that if I were them. I'm not saying that's like the best thing ever, but I think that that's probably where they want to be. Okay, but that's reasonable too. I'm not, you know. Interesting. I guess I'll just let that happen. I'm going to hit the O-Stone. And I'm going to hit the Karn. And then I'm going to hit the... I'm almost kind of wondering if I should just do a research desk here instead. I think I will. Man, Fable's tempting, but I think I got a Demolition Field. These things are just like the bee's knees. Oh, wow, I'll take it. Man, I'm telling you, you can only pull off stuff like that with the strip mines. So definitely Ragavan. This is like one of the few matchups, and Flame Slash does nothing, so out you go. Shattering Spree is super important because we can hit turn 1 map or turn 1 Chromatic Sphere. We can hit Chromatic Star 2. We got to keep that in mind. It's not card advantage because they draw a card off of it, but it can prevent them from getting a potential turn 3 Tron because sometimes they depend on hitting the green mana for Sylvan Scrying. Got to keep that in mind. We saw how important Unholy Heat was. The 6 damage saved our butts against Big Tron. You know, Pyrite Spellbomb is good, but I just think Lightning Bolt, being able to clean shot a little Karn when they down tech, is a little better. Plus, we don't really have many instants to juice the Unholy Heat. Yeah, it is what it is. I think Pyrite Spellbomb is just the easier cut here. Let's go. All right, well, no strip mine effects yet, but we got Ragavan and we got Fable, so we got a decent start. I'm not gonna mulligan a hand with Ragavan and with a good, accelerated play. Yeah, could they Warping Whale or Dismember something? Of course, but we have, yeah. Okie dokie. Map, okay. Shattering Spree. I wonder if we'd play it over that. Okay. I wonder if we can fight through a turn 3 Tron plus payoff again. Okay, well we don't. There's thankfully no Tron next turn, which is insanely good news for us. But how much you want to bet there's a Warping Whale? We did get the anti-Tron tech at least. Yeah, of course there's Warping Whale. Yeah. So it's a good option for them to have for sure. So I don't want to expose the Field of Ruin, so I'm just going to play this out. I also don't want to expose the Mountain because I may just want to discard that to Fable. especially if I crack the Field of Ruin. Alright, well. I'm worried they're going to Pithing Needle the Field of Ruin, so I'm just going to play Blast Zone. Alrighty. Alright, the Field of Ruin can at least help keep them off of Tron, so there's that. I'll probably discard an Unholy Heat in the mountain. Alrighty. Why not crack the Sphere, right? Just, okay. Geomancers is good. Yeah, Unholy Heat mountain. Alright, so now I can Field of Ruin with the Urza's Mine. And Geomancer hit the Urza's Tower. I like it. I feel like I'm in a good spot. But I guess we shall see. Please play Oblivion Stone. Okay. Because I would have loved to hit both Chromatic Star and that with the Shattering Spree. Stirrings. Stirrings, let's see. The card draw gravy train has kind of ended, but it's fine. We'll just get into hits with the Bugbear. I'd rather get into hits with the Bugbear. It's just it direct damage, you know. Just I think it's just a little better. Plus, it actually adds to our board presence with the Goblin tokens. Just a lot of reasons, I think, to do it that way. Plus, next turn, we get to play Fury Copy Attack, but I don't know how useful that really would be. Okay, I like Geomancer. Yeah, let's go after the forest, why not? Alrighty, I guess that's that. Hey, Tron, we actually beat, I mean, this could be one of our trickier matchups, and the strip mine approach really helps this one, that's for sure. Okay, match 4. Too bad. Alright, I'll keep it. Too bad we had to start off with an unfortunate loss to Rhinos, because I'm actually pretty impressed so far. Let's see if we can keep it up. See if we can keep it up. Alrighty. I guess we'll play the Pyrite, because why not? See what we're up against. Is it something we can strip mine or not? Ooh, if this is Belcher, we may. As long as they don't. So the thing about Belcher is we actually have. This is like we actually have a chance now, but we have to survive to one more turn. If we can survive, I don't want to show the Demolition Field. I want them to think they have one more turn. If we can survive one more turn, you know, we might be able to. No, I don't have a good feeling about this. Hopefully, it's the recross the paths. Oh no, it's this. So. Dang it, man. Frickin' turn 2. Oh, if it was just a actual Belcher, just just naked, then it's one thing. But well, I don't want them to see. Well, I guess I get to see their deck, but whatever. Man, as long as I can just survive. Well, we definitely want Ragavan. The question is, do we want anything else? I don't know if we need anything else. We definitely Flame Slash is completely dead. I don't think Unholy Heat really does anything, so I might as well play Relic to draw more cards, I guess. I think Fury is kind of redundant, so we might as well just play Shattering Spree just for the chance to hit a stray. This can hit the treasure tokens, and it can also hit a Belcher that comes out. Man, it just sucks that their fast win can completely sidestep our. All right, well, hopefully they don't win on a turn. Let's see, 1-1, 2-2. Hopefully they win on turn 2 again. That would suck, but they can do it. I hate that. Bryant frickin' Cook, man. Play a non-degenerate deck, frickin' Bryant Cook. I'm just kidding. Play a deck that doesn't lose to Force and Negation. But unlike our other version, like these Demolition Fields, man, they don't actually play any actual land. So these are true strip mines starting from the very first activation. We do have a chance here. We are not just out in the cold against Belcher like in some previous versions. We shall see. Yo yo. The mulligan. Okay, number 5, I guess. Dang it, man. Went on turn 2, 2 turns in a row. Just, if you play a deck like that, just, be aware your opponents could get pretty angry. Unlike playing a strip mine deck where they're gonna shake your hand and they're gonna invite you for a beer afterwards, because there's no better feeling in the world than not having lands. Totally big difference. But anyway, man, this is like not a very pleasant deck to face if it's hardened scales. So one of the things, man, I haven't been playing as much Magic because these are just like not particularly fun matchups, but obviously they think these are fun decks to play. Just gonna play a Naked Ravager, or are they gonna play what do you call it? A Welding Jar. Fair enough. If it's Automaton, I hate that card. Dang it, man. I might just play Fable. Man, the thing is though, is I I do eventually have to deal with this thing. That's what sucks. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to use the welding jar, but whatever. At least that makes the Ravager less good. Let's see here. Okay, 0 mana protection, always fun. Okay, Shadow Spear. See, it's very close to just getting out of hand. It may actually be already out of hand. They could they could like sack the Ravager to put everything on it if I Flame Slash. So what I have to do actually is I have to start off by going Flame Slash to the Ravager. It's the only way. Maybe I should have played this out so I could Lightning Bolt in response. Yeah, I clearly should have. More options are better. Or at least I can Flame Slash now. So it turned out I kind of saved my butt by sequencing the way I did. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, at least I can Demolition Field that. More Patchwork Automaton. Hate that thing. More Arcborn Ravager. I hate that thing too. Because I'm in the same spot as before, aren't I? Flame Slash the Ravager, I guess. Or Lightning Bolt it. If I Lightning Bolt it, I guess I should Lightning Bolt it, shouldn't I? And now I have to do this, which means they get a Saga token. Whatever. I still think that, you know, one Saga token might not be the worst thing in the world. Alright, well, let's do this here. It's gonna get a 3/3. I wonder if I should play Fable. Yeah, I should definitely play Fable. Instant, sorcery, artifact, land. I should be able to Unholy Heat next turn. Okay, what is this? Okay. That's actually not as bad as it might look, because I can Unholy Heat this and tap it down. Alrighty. Yeah, they might as well. I'll do this. And of course they'll save it, but it will get tapped. Alrighty. I'm gonna be able to actually take this out now. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty like that, but kinda didn't want to somehow expose myself to getting psyched out there. Okay, well I've got that cover with Demolition Field. That's good. Might as well just go ahead and do that here, right? Okay. If I draw another land, I think I can go Bugbear. I guess I will. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. I think it's just not a good idea to pass up on getting good hits with the Bugbear unless I really need the Obosh. So I don't think I do. Okay, should I attack again? I don't know. Okay. I don't like the idea of them being able to pump it up to a 5/5. But what is me attacking realistically going to do anyway? Not a lot, I don't think. So I definitely want to do this. And I guess I'll just do this. They can, if they draw another land though, they can use both the Ozolith and they can pump it up normally, which is not nice. But maybe they feel pressure to deal with the Obosh right now, maybe. The Obosh does also amp my burn spells, so that I have a better chance. Oh no. But they still might want to block though. Yeah, it's just a 5/5, not a 6/6, thank God. Okay, should I attack? I think I will. If I play this right now, no, I'm gonna attack. I don't think they can afford to 6, 7. So I can afford to. I'm out Field of Ruin, the Carplusian Forest. I don't think they can afford to not kill the Obosh. I mean, to not block the Obosh, because if they go down to if they go down to 6, a lightning bolt kills them. Yeah. So I get a welding jar. Or not welding jar, okay. I was expecting the welding jar, but I guess they didn't. Not gonna lie, that was a little unexpected. Man, should I just play Fury? I'm so lost now. I don't know what to do. To be honest, if they had welding jarred, I would have been in trouble. Because to be honest, yeah, I'm just gonna play. Yeah, because to be honest, I should have played the Fury first. I should have played the Fury first. I really should have. I messed up. All right, I think we got this. Oh man. Yeah, but because the reason why is I needed to. Yeah, because that would have forced their hand. They would have had to have started ticking down because actually they would have been dead. Because they were at 9, they would have taken 6. Oh no, they were at 12, so they would have been down to 3. Yeah, I think they had to. All right, well, Shattering Spree makes this a much less painful proposition in games 2 and 3. I think Geomancer is not necessary. We have all the anti Urza Saga attack we need here. Pyrite, Mishra, Unholy. I'll still take all the burn. All the burn I can get. All the card advantage I can get. Yeah. Ready. Alrighty. Let's see. Keep. Bam. Alright, always nice. Inky Mothy. Ooh. Shattering Spree is good. The only problem is that we don't have a lot of red mana to juice it yet. But seeing that is definitely off to a good start. That's like the worst possible card. So playing that on turn 2, I can't deal with it on my turn 2, and it's just it's very painful. Thankfully, we do have Flame Slash at least, so they're gonna have to play a lot of artifacts to juice it past Flame Slash, but they definitely could. I hate that too, because then I have to choose between hitting the Urza Saga and yeah. Oh, another one of these things? Dude. I think I'm kind of a goner. Oh, actually, maybe I can draw into a Fury, actually. Come on, Fury time. Come on, Fury time, Fury time, Fury time, Fury time, Fury time. Oh my god, no. I think I have to Demolition Field, and or just play Fable. And if they play Urza Saga, artifacts get kind of out of hand. No, I gotta do what I gotta do. Maybe I should have played Lightning Bolt. Actually, Fury wouldn't have done it because I would have had to pay 4. And these Patchwork Automatons are so annoying. Like, why not Ward 1? Ward 2 is like on the draw. It's so stupid. I can't kill it. This is a boss. Okay. Well, maybe I can at least. Yes, I can at least zap the automaton, maybe. Ugh. I am so not feeling this. I don't know what kind of instant speed artifact I was worried about, but whatever it was, I played around it. And I'm sure they just have Arcbone Ravager, and they got lethal here. Hence why they didn't have to tap it for the construct. How lovely, how lovely. Or I guess they're confident they can go grab it. I'm surprised they just so instantly got that. I don't know what that means. I guess if I draw another land, I can Blast Zone. Which is like better than nothing, I guess. So, there is some upside here because I can Flame Slash this, and then I can Lightning Bolt this. Well, they can't actually juice anything, so there's that at least. Oh, I should have played the research desk, or maybe not. It's just such an obvious pitch to Fable. Well, there's the Ravager we were worried about all game. I know this seems strange to do it this way, but this way I don't think they're going to put it on Inkmoth because it's just kind of not. It's kind of not good for them. Okay, well, I still have a plan here. Yeah, we're just going to Unholy Heat. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, Demolition Field for sure on that. But I do want to draw land, though. Okay, asking you shall receive. One nice thing about having eight, Field or Rune effects is I'm not super worried about getting had by Urza Saga anymore, which is a nice feeling. Or maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I did speak too soon. I mean, this is just the perfect time to deploy this, so might as well. If they produce one token, no biggie. I actually can take out all of it, I think, with Shattering Spree, so it's not the end of the world. I think that's a big, what do you call it, walking ballista if I've ever seen one. I know what a walking ballista is, and that's it. I think they're just going to play a walking ballista for 2. Yeah, I would if I were them. Walking ballista, or maybe it's okay. It could have been a hangerback walker, but somehow when it's walking ballista, you just know. So I think I'm gonna attack. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna attack, and if they make a Urza token and block, I can Fury hit both of them. That's, okay. Interesting. Now I could Fury, but instant sorcery, artifact land. This could have been a mistake. I'm going to do this now. Alrighty. fair enough. Just in case they have Pithing Needle. Taking 3 damage or more is definitely not nice, especially when a giant Walking Ballista could end me at any moment. But it might not end up being that bad. Ozolith. Okay, I think I'm going for a Shattering Spree ×4. And then I'm dead to any top deck Walking Ballista, but at the same time, I don't think I have much of a choice here. Yeah, they're going to go face, but then they have to top deck a land, and they have to top deck a Walking Ballista. Now, the land part is kind of trivial, but it is worth noting we're not necessarily in die to top deck Walking Ballista instantly. Wait, how'd they... Oh no, okay, my reflection still lives. And if I can get the Fury copy, if I can get my Fury game going... 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just going to play Fury right out here. I don't play much creature removal. And at end of turn, I can try to go for massive damage. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully they're not sandbagging a Walking Ballista. Ooh, that would suck. Yeah, you gotta do too. But if they were just waiting for a land, ugh, yuck. I got a feeling that's exactly what's going on. Is they got a Walking Ballista in their hand, and they're just trying to wait. But I might actually have lethal here. Let's see. If I can put Obosh to hand, then definitely. Nope. But I think I still might have lethal here. Let's see, 6, 6, 6 is 18. Yeah, I think I've got exactly lethal. If I'm not mistaken. Come on, do I have exactly lethal? That would be so sweet if I did. Did I count right? Did I count right? Oh, I did! I guarantee you they had a Walking Ballista in their hand. And they just were waiting for a... Oh, man. Actually, that was not really that painful. Wasn't a particularly fun matchup. Maybe it was a little fun. Well, definitely beating Hardened Scales is more fun than losing to it. I mean, am I really going to revise my opinion on this being an interesting and fun matchup just because we won? I don't know. We kind of just blew up their artifacts. They kind of just smacked us in the face with Walking Ballista. I'm still not sure that this was a super duper interesting match. Yeah, we kind of just rock 'em, sock 'em, robot, to be fair, and we just kind of socked them harder than they socked us, although we were down to 3. I don't know. I mean, it's a little more interesting than usual, but yeah, even though we won, it was still not the most interesting matchup. But yeah, you know, not bad. All right, post-league wrap-up. So, hey, you know, if you made it this far, you know, please don't forget, if you forgot at the beginning, to hit the like button, and please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. Somehow I keep gaining and then losing subscribers, so it feels like I never really get there. But you know, if I could get to 2,000, that'd be so cool. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of bad that we lost to Rhinos and that we lost to what's the other one we lost to? I'm trying to remember. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to blank what the other one was. It felt like a matchup, whatever it was that we lost to. It felt like it was a matchup that we could win. Oh yeah, it was Belcher. Yeah, but I mean Belcher is kind of a wild card. Man, we actually do have the plan against Belcher. Belcher is one of those matchups where it does kind of hurt a little bit that we didn't have Ragavan in the main, because that's literally the difference between getting to 3 mana. I mean getting to Field of Ruin or Geomancers by turn 2 or not, but I don't know. Like I'm not banking that. A, I'm not banking that Belcher is super common, and B, we still have Ragavan on the sideboard, and we still have they're not always going to have a turn 2 kill, so we still have a solid plan against them. So I'm not necessarily convinced to move Ragavan to the main yet, just because of that. But I do think that these games were good. I am satisfied with how these games went, and yeah, I don't know what else to say other than just I think we put ourselves in a position to win those 2 matches we lost in a way that we wouldn't have if we didn't have the strip mine effects. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Unfortunately, like it's still a little slow, so it's not like some kind of smoking gun that's gonna totally make our deck a tier 0 or anything. But it does. I think it's at least worth exploring some more. Yeah, I mean, I there's no indication to me that this isn't the future of the deck. It might not be, but I've liked it so far. Anyway, time for the shoutouts. We have a new patron, Patrick Wasserman. Thank you for joining. Excuse me, I think I forgot. I didn't notice when you had joined earlier in the week, but shout out, thank you for hopping on board. Yeah, thanks Jules Vero, Kevin Rubach, Roland Schonenman, S. Robertson, Sophus Garab, Erwin Lopez, Stanley Franks, Kyle Walters, Mark, Cole Smith, Lucas Frank, Andrew Watts, and Michael Patton. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I've been trying to be a little more active. I know I've not been super duper active, but as you can be seeing with some of the new videos I've been uploading, I've been a little more active than usual, and definitely your support is a big encouragement to that. So thank you so much. Yeah, you all take care and see you around.